Okay, so we'll get the Swashbuckled trophy for this, and we also get the sort of completion, not completion trophy, the completion of the season, sorry, and also the completion of the game, I should say. Obviously we're on season 4 now. There is 5 seasons, but obviously, so if you may have noticed, if you've been looking at your trophies at all to see what you need to do, there's not another hidden trophy but after this, and the reason for that is get the episode, the season 5 doesn't actually exist. It just says coming soon when it comes through, so it's a bit disappointed by that. We're expecting some more game time on this, and obviously I've not got it because it doesn't exist. So I was a little bit upset about that. You might see me, I've been trying to upgrade my ship to the max, with its bullets and stuff, but I've not really had a good season as far as sort of upgrading turrets and stuff are concerned. Whilst upgrading his lasers and stuff. Obviously I knew I needed to because we've got the raid hacking at the end of this, and just expected it. We're going to have the raid hacking. The last time we didn't kill him, we obviously annoyed him, and this entire season's basically meant to have been about trying to find a way through radar space, and obviously killing off his troops bit by bit. So that's sort of where the season's come from, but obviously it means at the end of the raid hacking's going to come get you. It's just sort of pretty, it's a little bit predictable there. Getting through sort of this area quite easy, quite fine. Something I did forget to do when I got out of this base though was upgrade my lasers, and you'll find out about that shortly. Because I don't really know how to say it. I just get absolutely ransacked, I guess is the best word I can use for it. I get obliterated by I still complete the season. I just get proper mashed up by the raid hacking, because it's not in the same ship that it was at the end of the last season, which was quite surprising, to be honest. I was expecting it to be in that little ship which can portal around the place, but no, this ship's got even more firepower. Obviously the other ship was like a mech mode. This is a bigger ship, a lot more firepower. It's slower, turning wise, but anywhere you're able to do damage to it, it can actually hit you. So no matter what, you're going to take damage. At first I was just trying to use I can't remember how I got into him. Oh yeah, this is where I realised my lasers weren't long enough to shoot him. I'm pretty sure the gates closed on me as we were coming out, so I couldn't get back in there. I was trying to shoot his sort of engines for a bit, and then it sort of took me a while to click on that. I think it went yeah, I think it'll when I tried using mech mode, and I run the mech mode on his engines for a while, and it didn't sort of do no. That's when I realised obviously his engines don't do any damage, so you do need to hit the yellow part of him, otherwise you just won't get any damage done whatsoever. So obviously do be aware of that. It is something to say note of, because obviously I got messed up long enough just for not knowing that. But obviously I ended up when I did realise, I thought, these rockets aren't going to do much. Oh no, did I run out of rockets? I think I ran out of rockets, to be honest. Obviously we'll find out shortly. I'm pretty sure I run out of rockets, and then I go in on the mech mode, try messing up his engine, then I realise obviously I'm not in a fire pattern here, and then I thought, well, to be fair, I don't think it's doing any damage. Then I moved around to the elevator and started hitting up there, and that's when it starts taking off some of the yellow plates, and so it starts doing the damage. But say I've not got a laser really to I've not got my rockets fully upgraded, and I've not really got a laser that can hit him, so I'm surprised I actually managed to make this on mech mode. Like I say, it did take a lot of damage trying to do it. It didn't come without taking damage. I've got a 30% faster shield regeneration, I think, on. Obviously I've got nuts and bolts, but that don't make a difference while shooting the mission, so that just sort of revives one health after a mission. It's not going to make a difference after the season, really. Sort of kept trying to get back in there. I think it's now, I started messing up there, and sort of realised I wasn't taking any damage, but then I sort of ended up I managed to click that he's not actually taking damage from that either. And then I tried getting a bit closer to the turret and hitting the yellow, and it still wasn't doing that. And I think that's when I sort of flew round, because I like trying to work out why it's not taking damage. I started hitting the turret there, I was trying to work out the turret, and then I realised obviously I was getting hit quite a bit, so I moved off. But basically all of his front where he can actually take damage is sort of defended. But obviously when I started messing up that place there, and a tile came off, I realised what I needed to do and how to get the rest of it. Well, I started hitting the red first, obviously the red doesn't really do much, you need to get the yellow and get it all off, and you do make that. I'm pretty sure the front turret disappears because obviously that's on the yellow, the back turret doesn't, they sort of just stay there, they just sort of detach a little bit like they have done there, yeah, so you lose a turret, which is good. Obviously, you know, if you look at my health, I've been pretty messed up, and I think I end up, I think I take some more damage from these missiles now, well the next couple of missiles, and end up on 1 health, run away, get some shields back, and then get back in there doing, you know, trying to mess him up again, and manage to destroy him in a second or two. And there we go. You know, so I'm quite happy I managed to do that in mech mode, to be honest. It were quite a challenge. I'm surprised I managed to do it, in all honesty. So you can see my completion there and completion time. I think that last chest were above where the were it a bomb or something? I can't remember exactly what it is now, but obviously that's that. And then this is just basically sort of the lead up to season 5, saying you know, the Emperor, and saying we're going to need to take the Emperor out because he's followed us through radar space. You know, so I'm quite looking forward to this. So, this will be challenging. You know, there's more guys about. I've struggled so far on the seasons. You know, I've been whooped every start of season, so I thought that was going to happen again. And then get to find out if it's not there. But do please enjoy, like, and subscribe. I appreciate the feedback, and thank you very much for watching.